Hey good people, and welcome back to another video with DIYs by Carolina. Hope you guys are doing well and having an amazing Sunday. So y'all, I am super excited about today's video because I am finally tackling or getting a project done that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. You guys may have recalled me mentioning it in my front porch refresh. I told you guys that I was going to be getting a storm door installed, and I'm so happy and excited that Lowe's partnered with me and had me pick out a storm door that I loved and sent over their contractors to actually install it, which was a win-win because that saved more time in my schedule to do other things. So I was super excited about that. So they're actually here right now in the process of installing the door. So happy, you guys. But in the meantime, this is just a clip of them installing the door. Can't wait to show you guys what it looks like when they're done. All right, so as you guys can see, progress is definitely being made. I used to have a storm door here that I took down back in 2023. It was really old and just, it was gone, y'all. It was just in terrible condition, and I've always wanted to replace it with another one, and I'm so happy that I'm finally getting this done. Thank you, Lowe's, and check mark, another project off the list. All right, y'all, so here is the final look of the storm door. I love it. So this is definitely a great option, especially if you know you have a project or something like you want to do a door install, or maybe a washer or a dryer or even a dishwasher or refrigerator, whatever the case is. You could definitely, especially if you purchase it from Lowe's, you can get one of their contractors to install it. That way you don't have to worry about it. And it's done properly. They have a guarantee behind it. So if anything goes wrong, you can reach back out to the company. Y'all, look there. I needed this weather stripping here. That is absolutely perfect. Look at that. So nice. I really needed that. So a huge thank you to Lowe's for sponsoring this portion of today's video and for sending out this beautiful storm door. So yeah, I am loving this, y'all. So now that we finally got that done, I love my little door handle. Ooh. And here it has the little locking mechanism here. Super nice. Absolutely love this. Got my little keys for it. Yeah, this is perfect. Whew. So now that we've got that done, y'all, it's so hot. Y'all, it's so hot out here, oh my gosh. So now that we have our storm door installed, finally, thank God. The other thing we're going to be working on is the steps. Remember the steps, the paint we're peeling. So I was trying to think of something I wanted to do because I wanted to do something that was a little different just to make this front porch area pop a little bit. So let me first show you guys what the area looks like. It's not terrible, but it can definitely use a little bit of work. Y'all, I'm sweating, it's so hot. So anyway, let me just show you guys what it looks like right now. All right, so here's what that space looks like. You can see that a lot of the paint has chipped over time. I think I painted this like in 2023. So with me pressure washing it constantly and having the pressure washer hit up against the brick, against the paint and everything, this is what it looks like. And I didn't seal it. When I initially painted this step, I did not seal it with anything. I literally just painted over it with some concrete paint. So over time, this is what it started to look like. And so that's what we want to fix. We want to actually continue the beautification of this front porch by redoing the steps, because we want to have everything looking nice and beautiful. And you can see here, I just kind of put my plants and things off to the side over here while they were installing the door. But yeah, so that's going to be the next thing. We're going to go ahead and get this situated. All right, y'all, so it is the next day, and I am about to get started with the project on the front porch. I was a little worried. I didn't think that the stencil would come in time, because it was actually estimated to arrive June 28th or the 29th. But by God's grace and mercy, it came on today, so your girl is so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've already cleaned off the porch, cleaned off the area. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with adding that base color, and then we'll go ahead and get started with stenciling, because we got to let that base color just kind of dry for a little bit. So let's get started. All right, y'all, so I just got through painting the base color, and it's literally been like less than 10 minutes, and it's almost already dry. Most of it is already dried. I'm just gonna give it maybe another 10-15 minutes, because it is, you know, pretty warm outside. So we're going to give it another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and start doing our stencil. And here's a quick look at what the space looks like right now. You can kind of see in that little area right here, that's where it's still a little bit wet, but everything else is already dried. Perfect. So I ended up waiting about 2 more hours before actually going and stenciling over this, because I ran out, did some other things. So yeah. All right, y'all, so it's literally after 8 p.m. Just wanted to quickly show you the stencil that I'm going to be using. It's a herringbone pattern. I'm excited about it. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like, and I'll be sure to link that stencil in my Amazon storefront. All right, y'all, so here's a look at the stencil pattern. As I mentioned before, it's a herringbone, and I love the size of the stencil, y'all. It's not one of those teeny tiny ones. This is not going to take me long at all, and I plan to just stencil in the area that I just painted in, and I'm going to be stenciling it black. Now you could you know, stencil it red, whatever whatever color theme you want for your porch. I'm going to do the black, because I want that black, you know, that whole, you know, pop of color with the black, because, you know, I have the black trim, the black door, all of that good stuff. And I had painted this portion of the step the black as well. I done this like maybe, I want to say 2 years ago. So anyway, this is what the stencil looks like. It's gorgeous. Yeah, this will take me no time at all to do, y'all. So I am absolutely loving this. And I think I'm going to do the herringbone pattern this way. You can either do it this way or you can flip it over. And do it this way. I think I like the other way better. Yeah, I think I like this way better. Yeah, but anyway, that's what it looks like. Again, I'll be sure and link this in my Amazon storefront for those of you who are interested in purchasing this. All right, y'all, so it is the next day and just want to show you guys my progress on last night. Y'all, this was my first time stenciling. I think for a first time I did pretty good. I think I did okay. But after completing it, I did notice an area that I was like, why did I do it that way? But anyway, here's the good news with that, y'all. When you do it, and if you don't like it, you don't like the way it looks, or maybe it's something you want to change. In my case, I don't have to paint over the whole thing, but typically what I normally tell people to do, if you don't like it, just paint over it. Just that simple. There are a few things I want to do differently, and it probably has a lot to do with the way I had the stencil on the porch, the way I had it laid out or whatever. But I probably should have made sure to paint a border all the way around. But anyway, y'all, let's see what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I did on last night. All right, so here's what it looks like. I have my rug here. I'm gonna put my rug back on top. I still have to seal it. So that's something I haven't done yet, is I have to seal it. The sealing is gonna help, you know, sort of like an extra barrier on it. But anyway, the only thing I wish I had done differently, and I don't know, I'm gonna have to get creative with it, is this little opening right here. So I'm gonna have to do something different with this, because I don't know, I don't like that too much. I don't know how I feel about that opening there. So I'll probably end up going back in with the stencil to further stencil up on this area. I guess I just didn't have it close enough, or maybe I should have, you know, I don't know. But anyway, that's the only thing that I didn't like that I did. Yeah, and you'll notice too that I went ahead and just kind of refreshed all around the edges here with some more paint. You can probably see it better here. It looks a little bit more fresher. So I basically painted everything over again, but ultimately, for the most part, I really like the way this looks. Yeah, I like it. I just have to do something with this little piece here. Once I figure that out, then I'll be good. Okay, real talk. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I don't like it. But I just feel like with everything that's on the porch, I feel like it's just too much. I feel like there's just too much going on in the space. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I personally think I should have left it with just the beige and then trimmed in black. Nothing, no design or anything, you know, right here. Just keep it the beige, and then that would have been enough. That's my thought. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me know in the comments, because one thing about this is easily fixable. All I have to do is simply paint over it. Just that simple, because I haven't sealed it yet. I haven't sealed the paint yet because I wanted to wait to make sure that I liked it. And I think I want to go ahead and go back to the original look with just the beige and then the decor, because I really feel like it just, I don't know, y'all tell me y'all thoughts. Tell me y'all thoughts. Y'all know how we do on this channel. But the door is beautiful. The door is popping. I absolutely love how the storm door looks. It's just the brick pattern. I just feel like because this area is already small, I feel like it's too much, especially when you add the decor back on it. Again, let me know you guys' thoughts. This is an easily fixable project. I can definitely fix this without any problems. Just painting over it is all I would need to do. So anywho, that's where we're at. But again, let me just move the rug. And I even thought, okay, well, what if I just don't add a rug? I mean, I think it does look a little bit better without the rug, but y'all know I want a rug. It's cute. I would just, if I left it like this, which I don't know, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to fix that border, that back piece over here that's that hasn't been painted. So anyway, y'all, that's my thought process about this whole thing. It's a beautiful design. It's a beautiful stencil. I just feel like in this space, it just may be a little too much because the space is already small. And then with my decor, I just feel like it overcrowds the area. But anyway, yeah, so if we do decide to change it, I'll probably just do like a little shorts video or just show you guys me redoing it. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Love my storm door, and thanks again, Lowe's, for all of your support, and I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.